I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out. This is the tank. The tank did rust through and was sent to Pennsylvania. The guy did a great job fixing the original tank and recoating it. The exhaust may or may not be original. I really don't know. I've never replaced it. The hangers look original, which makes me wonder if it isn't. Shot up underneath, rear end. I did replace the shocks and springs 23 years ago, or 20 years ago, excuse me. You can see there's no cut. I don't know if the video is getting this, or it's never been cut, it's never been rust. You know, there's just nothing about this car that isn't original. I'm going to go up to the front now. Underneath the front end now, the engine all has the original paint. The power steering pump weeps a little bit. I think that's the source of the oil down here. The engine is fine, it doesn't weep at all. Front end has never been rebuilt. But everything's solid. Thing goes down the road like a dream. Try to get a shot a little further down. And you can see the exhaust is a little rusty, but it doesn't have any holes in it. Everything's fine. Engine compartment. I replaced the decal. Actually, it didn't have a decal when I bought it. I did put a different, I did put the 390 decal on it. This is not a factory radiator. It has a tag that, I don't know if you can read it, from Radiator Shop in Phoenix. Valve covers. The oil cap does have a little ding in it there. Somebody must have left a wrench on it at some point. Tags are kind of flaking away, as you would expect. Squirter bag has the original Motorola radiator. Ignition. Radiator cap isn't original, distributor cap isn't original, of course. I replaced the master cylinder. It's a rebuilt that my trusted mechanic found for me. You can see the smog stuff is all still on there. I don't know why I'm not focusing very well here. Now, coming into the interior, driver's side door panel, no rips. Passenger seat, or driver's seat, excuse me, is the worst. It's got some tears in it. The foam is flaking out. If you look underneath, you can see some of the foam down there. Headrest has a little tear in it. Passenger seat is not bad, but the foam is, that little light thing there is not a tear, that's some light. But the foam is crumbling out from these. Seat belts are intact. Even the seat belt holders, little plastic clips for the shoulder belts. Gauge cluster. Miles read 62,153. I used the heat this morning, it worked fine. The vents work. You see the pedals are not worn any more than you would expect. Whoops. Yeah, he's not focusing on that very well. AMX 14393. Original AM radio, works fine. Original. Starting over the gauge cluster, I've got some better focus going on here now, I think. Radio. Lighter works, I tried it yesterday. Steering wheel I have wrapped. It has one small crack here. That's the only crack in the 3 spokes. I honestly don't remember what the rim looks like. I haven't had that. This has been on here for 20 years. Headliner. Headliner is in amazing shape. Something used to be clipped on here when I bought it. They had like a service reminder thing clipped on there, and the dimples never went out. But the headliner is great, and the sunshades are great. No cracks. Mirror's fine. Grab handle, dash pad. Wipers work. Passenger side door. Seat, you can see, has a little tear here. Foam is falling out in the back. Carpet was replaced. Now, the door jambs, you can see there's no overspray. All the seams are good. There's no rust anywhere on this car at all, even in the areas you would expect it. You know, there's nothing about anything on this car that indicate it was ever wrecked. Somebody asked about these mud flaps. I don't know if they were dealer installed thing or not. They're chrome. They're just screwed in there. But you can see under the wheel wells here, there's this like weird kind of wax buildup that came in because when they sprayed the undercoating on it, they oversprayed onto the wheel arch there, and then when I waxed it, the wax got caught in there. But you know, no rust anywhere. I wanted to point out the stripes on the trunk. You know, you can see they're cracked a little bit. The roof. Driver's mirror, that's a repro that I put on last year. I did not have the original mirror on it. Don't know why. Again, showing the inside, door jamb, no rust. No rust. No rust. Rubbers, you know, pretty good for 43 years old. Now I'm going to start the car. See, it settles down to a nice idle. Go outside. Power steering pump's making a little chirp, but thought I'd get one more shot of the rear while it's idling so you can hear that thing. It's a fine car, and I hope it goes to somebody who will appreciate it.